What is up, everyone? It's Ricky572. Return to chance. Today's February 5th, 2024. We're gonna hop on and do a quick market watch. So, hopefully, if you guys did attend this weekend's Phantom Nightmare event at your OTS store, you guys pulled good. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys pulled. I did end up attending GX Gamers for my sneak peek event. I ended up doing a little 22. I played dinos, but I didn't do so well. If you guys want to go check out how I did an Instagram reel, a YouTube short, and a TikTok on it, so you guys could go check that out and see how I did. But yeah, we got like one more week for Phantom Nightmare to come out, and then we're gonna see a shift in the meta. Uh, I think it's still gonna be diverse, but people are expecting Fire to like take over the format. So we'll see what happens. Let me know down below what your opinions are on the upcoming format. Let's get right into the market watch now. So we're gonna be talking about Frame Gear Delta, and this is a card that got a buyout before, back when I think it was Gamma that got limited. It's still limited, I think. But yeah, Gamma got limited, and then people were looking at Frame Gear Delta as a tech because it is the, I guess, the next best Frame gear that you could run. This one negates spell cards. Gamma negates monster cards. So this one's the next best one. It's only at 11 listings. Only has one rare printing from High Speed Riders, and it looks like it was sitting around like $4-ish. But right now we have it heading up in price. Looks like we have our first listing at, that's like 850. That's like 912 is shipping. 940, 947, 995, 995, heading up to the $10 mark, which is pretty crazy for this card. Let me know down below how you guys feel about Frame Gear Delta. Do you think it's a good tech? I think I've heard that people were going to be teching like two copies of this and then one copy of Gamma to kind of balance it out, because you still need to run the driver in order to play these as hand traps. So let me know down below how you guys feel about them. I never really liked running the driver because it's too bricky. I'm one of those people who always tends to draw the brick every time I play like a brick of something. So I never like running the Gamma package. But if you guys do think this is gonna make a big impact, let me know your opinions down below. And yeah, next card we're gonna be talking about is Transaction Rollback. So I saw this card actually going under a $30 mark earlier this weekend, but it looks like it's picking back up in price. 75 listings on the market. We have it at $29.96. That's basically $30, $31.80, 33.20, and 32.67. So climbing back up to like the $35 price point. But I did see it like under $30 this past weekend. If you guys were able to pick it up under $30, good for you. I still feel like this is a little bit high for a trap card. I mean, technically you could run this in every deck, but it's not like Imperm where it's like you could just play it from the hand. You have to like set it up in the graveyard, because its other effect says pay half your life point and target one normal trap in your opponent's graveyard. Yeah, see, your opponent has to have a trap card to use that effect, so it is going to take some setting up to get this into the graveyard and have it do what you want. So I think this card is a little bit hyped up at the moment. It's going to come down later on. I could see this dropping down to like the $20 price point. I do want to pick one up to play because I recently built a dino deck that I could use Transaction Rollback and the Mayakashi trap card in. So I'm going to probably pick one up at $30 just because I want to play with it. But if you're thinking about like I guess going in on it as an investment, I would say wait for it to drop under $20, because I don't really see it having too much of an impact in the format. I know Labyrinth does main 3 copies of this. I know Tears could probably mill this into the graveyard easily, but other than that, I don't really see too many other decks playing Transaction Rollback. But I could be wrong about that. Let me know down below if you guys think Transaction Rollback is gonna go up even higher, or is it gonna come down to like the $20 price point. We have Pressure Planet Right Sauce. I know we talked about this card a couple weeks back. We saw it dropping in price because it is confirmed for a reprint in the Rarity Collection. But it looks like people are still picking this card up because Kashtira is one of those decks that is doing good right now. 61 listings on the market, and it looks like this card is picking back up to the past the $30 price point. 30.89, 31.89, 31.90, 31.93. So yeah, it's back up to that $30 price point, despite it having a confirmed reprint on this in the Rarity Collection. So let me know down below how you guys feel about Pressure Planet Rysod with the fire, with this new Snake Eye support, the fire pop, no, the fire Promethean Princess coming out too, and fire supposed to be taking over the meta. Do you guys think that Casteros are gonna be able to keep up with them, and this card is gonna hold up in price, or is it gonna drop back down? Next up, I wanted to take a look at Fenrir since we are talking about Castera cards. So Fenrir was one of those cards that people speculated was going to either get banned or limited since it's splashed in every deck. Let me know down below if you guys think that Fenrir is going to get hit on the next ban list. I kind of doubt it. To me, Fenrir is sort of fair since everyone could play 3 copies of it. It might actually even be a reprint in the Rarity collection. Who knows? But we have the Ultimate Rare at 27 listings. Looks like it's above its market price. It's at, let's see, 44.40, 45.90, $46, 45.99, and 47.96. This is the highest printing available we have of Fenrir. I could see it hitting $50. Probably closer to like NAWCQ season. Then we have 76 listings for the ultra rare version. This is the original one from Darkwing Blast. Looks like we have it sitting at 2171, 2270, 2339, 2344. And then for the secret rare from the 2023, is it 25th anniversary 10s? Is it 2023? Yeah, I think it's 20. I'll call it 2023 10s. Looks like this one is at 129 listings, and we have this at $20.99, $21, $22.19, $22.25, and $22.49 for the Prismatic Secret Rare version of Fenrir. Like I said, it's one of those cards that's splashed in every deck, and I don't think it's gonna get hit. It might get a reprint in the Rarity collection, just so Konami could cash in on Fenrir one more time. Then probably after that, it might get hit. But that's just my speculation. That's my thought process. Let me know how you guys feel about Cashier Fenrir. We have Crossout Designator. Last time I think I looked at this card, it was around like 11 to 12-ish dollars. Looks like it's starting to push up a little bit higher than that. We have it at 41 listings for this Prismatic Secret Rare from the 2022 10s. And let's see what it's at. We have it at 1369, 1444. 1367, 1397. Let's look at the second page to get a better view on the price, because it looks like it's around 14-ish dollars for on the first page. Looks like on the second page we have it reaching 1497, 1498, 1499, and then $15. So yeah, I want to call it a $15 card now for this 2022 Prismatic Secret Rare version. Then we have the Ultra Rare version at 71 listings. This one's the original copy. Looks like this one's at $13.89, $12.96, $13.97, $13.99, $13.50, $13.99. So like a $14 card for the ultra rare version. So they are pushing up a little bit higher in price. I'm kind of afraid to pick stuff up right now because of the Rarity collection too. I don't really know what's gonna be in there. Last year we were able to kind of reference the Rarity collection from the OCG, so we know what cards were gonna be in it. At least speculate what cards were gonna be in there. But for this one, it's like one of the TCG exclusive product, the Rarity collection too. So we're not really sure what we're gonna get in there. So, I mean, if you are planning to play Crossout Designator, I would guess pick it up. But if you want to go in it as an investment, I don't think it's a good idea because it might be thrown in like the Rarity collection too. I don't know. I'm just speculating. I'm just afraid to pick cards up right now. What I'm picking up is like cards like that just came out from like the newer sets, because I doubt any of the newer cards are going to be in the Rarity collection too. So like anything from last year might be in the Rarity collection too. Anything that came out this year, I think we're safe on. But Crossout Designator could be one of those things that might be put in there. It's going up in price. Let me know how you guys feel about it. Looks like Soul Release is going up in price again, since we are getting closer to the release of Promethean Princess and Populous. The OCG has been taking Soul Release as a way to go against Fire King, because you can remove from play the Garunix, Princess, Flamber's Dragon, I think, is also one you remove from play. It's just, you could just remove from play a whole bunch of material that they're going to be having in their graveyard. So the super rare is the highest rarity. It's at 16 listings right now. I remember last time we looked at this, it was around like $67. Looks like right now we have it pushing up to 1150, 1199, 1150, and then once these are gone, we have 1420, 1421, 1423, and 1495 on the first page. So starting to reach that $15 price point, between $12 and $15 for the super version of So Release. Then we have other comments. This card does not have any other other rarity except for super rare and common. That's crazy. But yeah, it looks like the comments are all worth something right now. We have 8 listings on the Metal Raiders one, 4 listings on this other Metal Raiders common. This Speed Duel one is worth like $3-ish at 9 listings. We have common Metal Raiders ones right here at like, is this 99 cents? No, I think this is $3. It says market price $3. We have heavily played damage. Yeah, these are gonna be worth like $3 too, because all I see is heavily played and damage for like dollar, $2. Uh, these look like they're around $3. Looks like these Speed Duel deck match of the Millennium ones are worth $4. These Dark Beginning ones are worth like $2-ish, and then we have this structure deck, the Dark Emperor ones are like $3-ish. That's crazy. Go look through that book and see if you guys could find these, because they're gonna be hyped up for a while if you don't plan on playing these for a tech against Fire Kings. We have Dragon Duel also going up in price for branded. I know they play one copy of these. We have this at 42 listings, and it looks like we have it now at 1773, 1774, 1775, 1798, 1799, and $18. So branded is actually pretty affordable. All you need is like 3 structure decks, and then probably like a Dragon Duel, and what's that other one? The Rimbrum, I think it's called. Is that what it's called? I forgot what the other fusion is called. That's from Photon Hypernova. But yeah, I think branded is gonna be one of those decks that's gonna be highly represented, and I think I've been saying this over the past couple market watch. I've seen the Chimera branded build kind of fall off, but with the announcement of the new Illusionist monster that's coming out in Legacy of Destruction, probably like 3 months from now, probably in April, we might see the branded Chimera build pick up again, and maybe that's why players are going after this Dust Dragon, just to have them and be ready for that Illusionist monster. Gimmick Puppet Nightmare is one of the targets that Dragon Duel sends to the graveyard, because it could send a level 6 or higher light or dark monster from the deck or extra deck to the graveyard, and this is one of the targets that branded players have been using to lock their opponent out, because if this card is special summon, you cannot special summon any monster for the rest of the turn, and they use the Albion or something like that, Albion the Shrouded Dragon, I think that's what it's called, to bring this out on your opponent's turn and lock them out. This card was sitting around like $14-15-ish last time we looked at it, but it looks like it's been picking up a little bit too. We only have 19 listings on the market. We have it at $14.88, $14.88, $14.90, $15.95, $16, and $19.69, heading up to $19.46 on the first page. So it's slowly making its way back up to the $20 mark. I think the highest price we've seen this at was around like $22-ish. So let me know down below if you guys think this card could possibly go up higher than the $22 mark it hit last year around like May, June. Maybe $25-ish. I don't know. I don't know if Kumanami would reprint this card anytime soon, because it's not something that's like catching too much attention, but it is something that players have been using. Maybe we actually haven't got announced an OTS, the reprints for the OTS 24, which is coming out later on this month. All we know is that Rock the Vanquisher is getting ultimate rare printing, but other than that, we haven't got any more information on that. So maybe this will be in there. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I heard that Solemn Strike was going up in price, and so I wanted to take a look at it, the collector rare version. We had this sitting around like $20-ish, but right now we have it going up in price. 26 listings on the market. It looks like our cheapest listing is at $34.67, $33.70, $36, $38.80, $38.97, heading up to the $40 mark. I haven't seen too many builds actually playing Solemn Strike or any of the Solemn cards recently. But let me know down below if you guys have any idea why this might be going up. Maybe for like Edison format or past formats or something. Or maybe people are just buying out like solemn cards just because. I would kind of stay away from this because I feel like this is something that Konami could actually put in the Rarity collection, and maybe this will go down in price if it does end up in that Rarity collection 2 set. Let me know down below how you guys feel about Solemn Strike. Wake Up, your elemental hero caught my attention because I remember this card was sitting under like the $10 mark, maybe like 10ish dollars. Looks like right now we have it at 32 listings for this ultra rare version, and we have it, let's see, sitting at, so it did go up in price this past month. Looks like it's starting to dip down a little bit, but it did have like a price increase. So we have this at 1290, 1291, 1215, 1197, 1298, heading up to 1357 on the first page. So almost heading up to the $14 mark. Basically like a $12, $13 card at the moment. It's one of those cards that Elemental Hero could run. I'm not really sure if it's like a staple in the deck. I haven't seen any recent Elemental Hero decks using this, or I actually haven't seen any like top recently, so I don't know if they actually use this. Let me know down below if you guys play Elemental Heroes and if you guys do use this as a staple one of. We do have a collector rare version for Wake Up Your Elemental Hero at 40 listings. Looks like we have one listing at $30, but is it damaged? So we have one listing here at $39.9, $30.01, $37.50, and then once these are gone, we have $40, $40, $41.12, $41.25, and $41.45. So again, one of those cards that it's a higher rarity. I probably would stay away from unless you really want to collect it and don't really care about the price, because it's one of those cards that could probably be thrown in a rarity collection too. I would just go for the ultra rare rather than collector rare. Even if they were to put it in the rarity collection too, I would rather spend $12 and I guess lose $12 and lose $30 to $40 on the collector rare. Let me know down below how you guys feel about Wake Up Your Elemental Hero. So even though the format might change, I feel like some people are still gonna be running their like Mana Diem builds, Labyrinth builds, Sprite builds. Those are the decks that I could name off the top of my head right now that have been topping. So I want to take a look at Visa Samsara, because once this card was around like I think 13, 15ish dollars at its highest price point. Let me take a look at it. Yeah, I think it was hitting like the $15 price point last year for a while. And right now we have it at 136 listings. We have listings starting at 370, 371, 372, 398, 419, 421. So under $5. I was actually gonna pick these up around like $6 to $7 back when they first released. Then they went up in price, so I kind of stayed away from them. But it might be one of those cards you might want to look into if you do want to play Mana Diem, or we're thinking about playing Mana Diem, because Mana Diem has been doing pretty good. Unless you like droll them, they could like pop off. And I wonder if they could stand against like Fire Kings this upcoming format. We'll see what happens, but if you were planning to play them and if they do continue to do good, these could probably pick up in price. So I would say grab yours now while they're at their lowest price point that I've seen them at. Anti-Spell Fragrance is getting a buyout for the collector rare version. Maybe this might be because of Joshua Smith's Runic Earthbound build. Maybe people are thinking that a lot of others are going to copy the build and play that Runic version of the build. So maybe they're picking up Anti-Spell Fragrance for that. I don't know. Let me know down below what you guys think. We have 12 listings on the market for this card. It was sitting around like $30-ish, but right now we have it heading up in price. We have our cheapest listing at $55 and $55.99, $55.99, $58.99, $59.98, heading up to $69.95 on the first page. So I guess you could call this card between like $55 and like $70, $60, somewhere in between there. We do have sales around $45, $44, $42.96, $43.90, $52.98. So no sales around the $60 price point, but they're selling around like $45 to $50. So yeah, do what you want with that information. Let me know if you guys think this is a good buy or should we stay away from it. I would stay away from it. It's a collector rare. There's other versions you guys could play. as well. Anti-spell. Yeah, we have other versions here as well. We have secret rares, dual terminal, supers. Yeah, we have so many printings of this card. Um, I doubt they'll put this in a rare collection because it has so many printings already. But you never know; it might be thrown in there. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about the collector rare version of this card. Nightmare Magician, I heard was going up in price, and I think this is because of Illusionist monster that got announced for Legacy, or is it Light of Destruction? Legacy Destruction. What did I say? Uh, Light of Destruction? Legacy of Destruction? I forgot what I said. But it is an new illusion monster, and I think that's why this card is getting picked up. It was sitting around like $2, but right now we have it heading up to, let's see, $3, 390, 390, 390, 495, 498, and 499. I don't think this card is that good. It says if this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed. So that's basically the illusion type effect. At the end of the damage step, if this card battled an opponent's monster, you could take control of the opponent's monster. So it's not a bad effect, but it's a battle effect. Battle effects don't really do too much in today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Once per turn at the start of the damage step, if another monster attacks, you could destroy one card on the field. So it's not too bad. It's just a battle effect, and I guess because it's a level 7, it takes 2 tribute to get on the field. I guess you could cheat this out too, but it's too much work. Let me know down below how you guys feel about Nightmare Magician. Do you think it's a card we should pick up, or should we be selling off since it's reaching like a $5 price point right now? I think this is the highest I've seen it in a while because it was at $2. So yeah, do what you want with that information. I just don't think it's a good card, but I could be wrong about that. And last card on today's market watch can be Earth Golem Attic Nister. I'm bringing this up because I listed a couple weeks back, and over the past couple of days they've been selling like really quick. I've sold like I think 3-4 play sets of this card already. We only have 15 listings on the market for this card, so it's getting a buyout, and we have it at 224, 125, 230, 285. Once these are gone under $3, we hit 349, 349, 364, 334, and then $5. So I'm pretty sure we'll have more listings available because I think more people probably have this in bulk. But it is one of those cards that's going up in price. I think it's just one of those monsters that's going to be used for a super poly target. It says 1 Cybers monster plus 1 Link monster. Doesn't really have that much good of an effect, but like I said, it's a super poly target. So go look through that bulk and see if you guys find some of these Earth Golem Attic Nisters. That's going to be it for today's market watch. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, go follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and X at Return a Chance. This is Ricky572, and we'll see you guys next time.